Hey, what's up guys? Brownie here coming to you with some more AFKJourney, and in today's video I want to try to find a replacement for SCARLITA on my PvP team. And yeah, I just want the team that I'm running, I want it to be more accessible to more players, and SCARLITA is a much harder hero to get than heroes like Seth and Brian, because I am aware that Seth and Brian they're a little niche for PvP, and they don't have as many uses in the other game modes, so not a lot of people have them built. But if you really enjoy PvP, these two heroes are so good together, and I highly suggest giving them some attention if you can summon them without too much without hurting your account too much. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop into PvP and check out some fights. I do have about 5 attempts that we can do, and then I also have some replays that we can look at quick. So what I was doing last night was testing out different variations of the team and placement and all that kind of stuff, and I think I've found the optimal placement at the moment. So, and also the two guys I was testing against, Bangs and Fluster, Fluster's rank 3 I think on the server, and Bangs is usually 5th or 4th. So they both have really strong teams. Bangs has let me see here. His team is almost full Paragon. The only one that's not is his SCARLITA. And then Fluster here, he has a fully Paragon team with a SCARLITA. So it's a pretty good team, and that was pretty much the goal, was to kind of remove my own SCARLITA and also replace it with a hero that will help me counter the SCARLITA version of the EIRONN teams. So I have a few versions of my PvP team. I've got the Sylvina, Vala, Seth version, and then I've got this one with the Brian, the hewynn, and the Coco. And then I've got some other versions for other situations that, you know, just depends on the team that I'm facing. So it's always important to have other variations to your team and to know what heroes you can add to your team that will still keep your team effective. Because a lot of times you could put a new hero on your team and it just totally ruins the synergy of the team and everything, and before you know it, you're losing all your fights. So let's just take a look at this replay real quick so you guys can see the team in action, and then we'll do some challenges, and maybe we'll even switch somebody else in hewynn's place to see what we can do. Maybe try something more offensive, that kind of thing. But as you can see, the team's holding up quite well. They get their hewynn active off first, but we're follow that with our own Coco active and our own hewynn active. So we have a ton of damage reduction for that SCARLITA slam, which didn't even touch our health bars, and then we just mutilated her, or their SCARLITA. So yeah, the thorn active didn't do anything to us because we just have so much damage reduction. It's actually really crazy. And with the attack boosts that Coco provides, plus the lupine aura that Shakir provides, it just really can make our team do quite a bit of damage really fast once we get going. So yeah, that was that fight against Fluster. Let's see who we have that we can fight. Okay, so we have Bangs right here. Now, if you want to see something here quick, actually, if we come into here, Bangs attacked me a couple hours ago, and he actually had to just completely change his team out, and he was able to beat me. He figured out a team to counter me using Soren and Alsa, and this combination of Soren and Alsa is really, really good. I can't wait to get my last copy of Alsa because I want to put her on my team too. I do have her at Supreme, so maybe we can test her out. However, I think she's just going to get demolished really fast because her X weapon isn't leveled up very much and she's only Supreme. So I'm not sure I want to test her out yet. And then he's also got Soren, which is another hero that I really want to build, and mine's only Legendary Plus. So I got a long way before I can use those two heroes on my team. Anyway, let's just go ahead and do some attacks here on offense. and see if we can't get some more wins. So, alright. So our placement here is Seth is up front, and then I got Shakir here in the back with hewynn over here, kind of like making a little triangle. But the thing is, I sometimes use Enlightenment Spell or Confining Spell, and I'm not sure which one's actually better for my team currently. So the reason I like to use Enlightenment Spell and put Shakir in the back here is because it'll make him CC immune for the first 20 seconds of battle, but as soon as he gets his active off, he'll be CC immune again. So then he's basically, for the whole fight, he's CC immune. And it's a pretty cool little thing that he's capable of doing. However, I think it's probably a little more important to also run Confining Spells, since they're running it also. And it's just going to help us with these fights that last a little longer, because my old fights with like the Sylvina Vala version of the team, they would end within like 18 to 20 seconds of the battle starting. So with these fights, they're lasting a bit longer because there's more healing, there's more damage reduction, and also there's not as much burst damage. So having some extra CC in here for my team to use can really be beneficial for me. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I think I'm going to switch Shakir to the front, because the only reason I'd want him in the back is if I'm running Enlightenment Spell, which I'm not going to do this attempt. And we're going to leave Seth in the back here. Or do I? No, you know what? I am going to leave Shakir in the back, because he'll be CC immune, and I won't have to worry about the Confining Spell getting to him if he's one of the two rearmost heroes during this fight, because every time Confining Spell actually does its confining, it checks to see which heroes are the rearmost. It doesn't like some things in this game will mark a hero as the rearmost hero, and for the whole fight, no matter where they are in the battlefield, they're counted as the rearmost hero. But Confining Spell doesn't work that way. Anyway, let's just go ahead, start this fight, and see if we can't win. So we are definitely outpowered a little bit, 802,000 to 862,000 power, so let's just see what happens. Alright, starting off with our Brian active, and didn't really do much to the enemy hewynn, but we got the kill on the enemy EIRONN, and now if we can get our Coco active off and our hewynn active off, we should be in a good position to take out this team. Alright, we got our hewynn active. Their SCARLITA came down, and yeah, it barely did any damage to us. We should get another active from Coco and hewynn soon. Okay, there goes Thorn's. Okay, there's SCARLITA's down, Thorn's down, and hewynn's down. Alright, so there we go. Really, they didn't do much to us at all. That worked out really well. So I am happy with that. We can take a look at the damage report. Brian's doing 2.621k, Shakir 3.133, and Seth with the most damage at 4.3. So good round. Good. It's a good damage spread, actually. It's not like I'm not relying on just one of these heroes to do all the damage. They're all pretty much doing some decent damage for the team. Okay, let's find one more person to fight. I guess we can fight. Let's see, what's Elation running? It's the same SCARLITA. This SCARLITA EIRONN team is just so popular that, yeah, I don't know. Can we find? Alright, we'll just fight Val here. So he's got a Paragon EIRONN, and then he's got, you know, the SCARLITA, Damien, hewynn, Thorn, that team. And what we're gonna, he is running Confining Spell, so I think what I want to do is actually put Seth in the back, because that's gonna just keep him from getting CC'd, and his initial Predator's Lunge that he does is a very important attack at the start of a fight, because it can basically, between him and Brian, if you saw my last video, those two can one-shot an enemy together. So yeah, having him unCCable at the start is really good. And I think I like the rest of the positioning, so let's go ahead and see what happens here. Okay, So everything's looking decent so far. Getting sucked in by the enemy Aaron. Can we get a Coco active off anytime soon? Okay, there we go. Thorin's going down. Should get a hewynn active coming up. Come on. Everyone just stay alive. Okay, SCARLITA was... Oh, SCARLITA killed Brian, it looks like. But can we finish? Okay, we killed their SCARLITA, killed their Brian. Our Seth is popping off. This is what happens if you can get Seth going. He just goes from one hero to another, just destroying them. Now, sometimes hewynn seems to be a decent counter to Seth because her healing is just so... It's so quick and it just happens often. Like, it's like I think every 6 seconds and every 4 seconds she's removing debuffs and putting out a decent heal for enemies or for your team. So yeah, she heals really quick and really often. So great hero. But we did get the win, and yeah, Seth, look at what Seth did. 7.5 million damage. That's crazy. And we got 1 million from Brian, 3 million from Shakir. Brian died a little early from the SCARLITA. That's all right though. Yeah, I just really like this team, especially against the SCARLITA Aaron teams, because I was having trouble with those teams before, but now I'm just demolishing them. So yeah, anyway, I think that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please like and subscribe, you know, all that stuff. If you've subscribed to me lately, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really want to build this channel up more and bring you guys a lot more videos, which I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find the time to make the videos and stuff like that. I am super busy with being a dad and working and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, anyway, if you enjoyed it, please like, please give me a subscribe. That's awesome. And I'll see you guys in the next one.